Good evening, I'm Lisa Daniels. Coming up at 6, a celebration for those often overlooked in the adoption process. Springfield honors its fallen veterans, and a Navy plane collides with a Chinese jet. Stay tuned, your news is next.
If you're heavily in debt, there's a solution you really can afford. It's not credit counseling or bankruptcy. Instead, we settle debts, many for as little as 25 cents on the dollar. Don't lose another night's sleep worrying about debt. For your no-cost consultation, call us at 888-323-0077. That's 888-323-0077. We're your light at the end of the tunnel.
From the home.
I want you to be there for me.
To the streets.
Hi, guys.
From the bedroom.
You are a lion, cheating maggot.
To the altar.
He needs to marry me, or he can walk.
Through the tough times.
This can't happen to me.
And the good times. Wherever life takes you, Sally goes there. Sally Jesse Raphael.
You may have a turbo. You may even have 227 horses. But if you don't have the control of Subaru all-wheel drive, you can't touch this. The Subaru WRX, here at last. That's the beauty of Subaru all-wheel drive.
With coverage you can count on, this is News 40 at 6.
Finding a home for children and how one local organization fights for those who are often left out. Good evening, I'm Lisa Daniels. We begin tonight with a subject that's been the focal point of international attention for years: adoption. Potential parents across the world have gone to great lengths to adopt children, spending thousands of dollars, sometimes over the internet. But the process doesn't have to be that difficult. Tonight, an encouraging story about adoption here in the Pioneer Valley. News 40's Alex Boyer joins us now with more. Alex.
You know, did you know adopting a child from the Massachusetts Department of Social Services is absolutely free, and yet there are over 600 kids without a family. There's even financial assistance and free health care offered by the Commonwealth, but still many U.S. families are going out of the country to adopt. But thanks to a local adoption party, kids are getting a second look. There you go.
It may look like your typical family outing, except these kids aren't part of a family, at least not just yet. The Massachusetts Adoption Resource Exchange held this adoption party in Holyoke in hopes that these 50 kids will find a home.
Sometimes families come thinking that they want a 2-year-old, and then they see this 13-year-old boy who looks like their brother, and the next thing you know, they're adopting the 13-year-old.
Finding a home for older children is especially challenging, but thanks to families like the Clarks, it's not impossible.
We have 2 grown daughters, and so we've been down that road before. So it's like starting over again.
We have the resources where we can help these kids out, and that's what we're looking to do.
Prospective parents aren't the only ones at today's adoption party. Many of the families here have already adopted, and they say they're ready to extend their families.
We were very excited about it before, and we're still obviously very excited about it because we're back for more.
David and Mary Lou adopted 8-year-old Tanya and her brother 2 years ago. They found the siblings at an adoption party very much like this one.
It's important or helpful to be able to get a sense of what kids are like and how they behave, how they are towards each other.
And now they're one big happy family.
They're good parents to you? You have time?
Yeah.
And it's nice to see a happy ending like that. Now, since 1981, Mayor adoption parties have placed 289 children in permanent homes. If you would like more information on the Massachusetts Adoption Exchange, you can call their office at 1-800-882-1176. And remember, the adoption is free. Lisa?
All right, thanks, Alex. The Northampton VA Hospital, where former nurse Kristen Gilbert murdered 4 patients, will continue its effort to restore its tainted image. Just last week, Gilbert was sentenced to 4 life